everyone. I'm Nathan Miller, and I would like to talk with you a little bit about scouting with disabilities and what the scouting program has meant for me. First, I'd like to thank you for your invitation to address your group, and thank you for your commitment to scouts with special needs. I enjoyed being with you last year with my dad and sharing my passion with you, with music with you, and we would love to be with you again, but instead I'm planning on being in Europe during this time of the gathering, and so I thought I'd like to put together this little video with my dad's help to share my thoughts on the reason that you all gathered here this weekend. Many of you may remember that I am on the autism spectrum. When I started scouting back in 2008, I had a very little social interaction with my peers and was very shy as a result. Now, I still find communication a challenge, and that will always likely be the case. But scouting helped introduce me into a whole new world. Right at the beginning, I got to see other boys my age joking around with one another. Some of my best memories are from trips where the boys would just, kid around with each other and just have fun. And I still kind of laugh when I think back on those parts of our first trip to DC. We rode on a bus all night and slept on a ship in the Washington Naval Yard. My troop, that is Troop 750, is just like any other troop. It has a mixture of boys with different backgrounds and challenges. Most do not have what we call special needs, but each are special in their own way, and good leadership understands that. Thinking back on it, I'm sure many of the other boys didn't know how to interact with me. After all, I don't talk very much, and even less when I was younger. Plus, communication doesn't come as easy for me, so it's hard for me to process a conversation in real time. It's like I have to think about what's being said before I can actually be a part of it. Fortunately, though, the boys seem to understand this most of the time, and there was always someone who could help me out. A lot of times it was my dad, who was an assistant scoutmaster, but also some of the adult leaders and even other scouts as time went by. My troop learned what my needs were, and they found ways to help. That really should be the goal for every troop. Scouting not only turned out to be a lot of fun for me, but it also helped instill a desire to serve. For instance, back in November of 2013, I started a project for Autism Speaks called Music Speaks. We raise awareness for autism through music, and have raised over $2,700 to date for Autism Speaks. July of last year, we traveled to Nashville, Tennessee to release a compilation CD featuring some of our music and music from some heroes and friends, including the one from Grammy-winning guitarist John Knowles. The idea for the project grew out of a scouting service time brainstorming session. The project has been an ongoing blessing to me and a lot of people, I believe, and even though I did not use the project for rank advancement, it still found its beginning in the scouting spirit of service to others. On June 4th of this year, I aged out at 18 years old, but not before earning my Eagle Scout on May 1st. My mom pinned the medal on me, but really it was an accomplishment for the whole troop, because without their acceptance, understanding, and help, I would have never made it to Eagle Scout. Thank you each again for this opportunity to share my story and music with you, and thank you again for what you're doing for Scouts with Special Needs and overall Scouting as a whole.